Hey, what's up? Welcome to my walkthrough video on DC Universe Online, the best intro in the world, bro.
Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to my commentary. Today I'm going to be playing a DC Universe Online walkthrough, and today we're going to be playing on Latino Lantern, and yeah, he's Lantern but he's Spanish, so yeah. I already collected the things I needed to collect in the mail, which is basically this face piece, which is full domino, and it does increase my stats. Right now, as I'm making this video, I only have... Where's my CR, bro? I have no CR at all. And I have 13 stabilizer fragments for my other tunes and only 67 replay badges. So let's level up this tune. And as you can see, they give me 2 default powers with the new stats revamp update. And I did choose martial arts, and I did like the lantern powers just so I can have that free green aura, and it does look nice. And martial arts is really good with Green Lantern because not only is it fast and quick, even though brawling is good, but this one is like bare hands just like it. So let's get into this game. I'm so hyped to make this for you guys because we're going to be making walkthrough video. So this is for all you people that are just getting into the game and you want to have somebody commentate with you as if they're playing with you. So let's do it, and you do the same missions as me so you guys can get to level 30 the same time as me. So let's take out some gorillas. Want to take out these guys. We got 9 down there, it says on the bottom right corner. A little bit towards the middle right corner, it does say 3 out of 9 gorillas killed. So I do have that many left. Okay, that's cool how the Green Lantern powers look, as you can see. As we level up, we'll be able to have more powers. You'll be able to do more cool moves with martial arts or whatever weapon you chose. I already chose martial arts as my weapon, and my power I chose Green Lantern. You can get it for free through PlayStation Plus, or you can pay money for it, which costs $10. So yeah, I just collected an investigation. Collect this one right here. It's in this area. You want to collect these because these will give you cool styles and feats. And right now you don't have to worry too much about feats, I would say, but if you can, definitely go for it. Basically what they do when you get to the last level in the game, which is level 30, they basically help you become really strong in the game, and they'll help you get through a lot of missions. Trust me, they become way harder over time. So once you guys complete that mission, let's talk to Lieutenant Harlan. He gives you basically a mark of victory and a cola. You don't need to, but basically it just gives you free soda colas, and which you need to heal yourself back up if you're about to die. And he also gives you you could delete that because these are important. You could delete that old gear. So basically how you delete, you just press triangle and then press X to confirm. But basically you just talk to these extra side missions so you can get extra marks of victories, which you will then need in level 30 to purchase gear, and you also get free colas to heal back your health. So there you go. I just unlocked a new power. It's a pretty good loadout right now. Obviously it's the only loadout I can choose right now, but let's see how much we can do with this loadout. This video will only be 30 minutes. Reason being is because I want all my videos to be 30 minutes, or at least about 30 minutes. So every day you guys have 30 minutes worth of video, and I will try to get through it as fast as I can so you guys can get the most content out of my videos every day. I'm not one of those YouTubers that just don't care and want to get 5 levels a day. That's not what I'm aiming for. I know for sure we can aim to at least level 10 or something like that, or level 8. But every day I'll try to, you know, gain something, like maybe 8 levels a day, because as you grow, your levels become harder to achieve. So like I said, you want to go for investigations, and here's an investigation right here. And oh my god, there's so many gorillas. Like certain areas, it's hard to get investigations like this one. But yeah, there you go. I had to destroy 14 field seals. Oh my god. I can't even say it correctly. Like my tongue is like I don't know, bro. You guys know what I mean. Field cells, 8 out of 14 collected. So I only have 6 more. And for Gorilla Lieutenants, I have to take out 5 more of those big dudes. And destroy devolution units, which is that thing I just destroyed. I have 1 more to destroy. And this gorilla is just chasing me like crazy, bro. Like, this is just crazy. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more content. And turn on notifications as you do subscribe. And comment below on what you guys think about this walkthrough. Would you guys like one for villains or on other mentors on my heroes? Like, give me an example. What powers would you guys want? I'm definitely thinking about doing more walkthroughs because I've been getting a lot of requests for not only walkthroughs, but I've been getting requests for role plays and different things like that, of that nature. But yeah, this is a pretty cool game. I think you guys should try it out if you haven't already. It is a really, really, really cool game. But yeah, there is this thing called membership, which all games have. They may call it something different, but they all have it, such as Call of Duty Season Pass DLCs. This game also has DLCs where you can then purchase in-game items. Well, I already collected all of those, so there's no need for that one. But you can then purchase in-game items with real cash, or you can earn them through in-game. But it is faster, of course, if you get it through real money. But you can get cool styles. Like you see this green stuff around me. It's free, but you can get different color auras for in-game cash, or you could get it for cash in real life. There's all kinds of things. Like there's this thing called membership, and basically what membership is, it's it costs $15 a month. But if you choose to get it for more months, let's say for a year, it's way cheaper. It's like only $100. And the reason why it's only $100 for a year is because of the fact the price is lower for each month that you purchase membership from. So yeah, I'll put the prices up here on the screen of how much it really is. But yeah, just taking an estimation while making this video, that's how much I believe it is. And basically, you might be wondering, why am I gonna pay 15 bucks a month for legendary? What is that gonna do for me? Well, if you're just getting into the game, there's so many benefits of getting membership. There's things such as getting unlimited money. There's no escrow, and I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by unlimited money and no escrow. Even when you don't have legendary, you can still get unlimited money, but you will not be able to use all of it. When you're free, there are certain privileges, and when you're a premium account, meaning you have purchased something in game before with real money, or there's legendary, meaning you purchase legendary 15 bucks a month. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I currently have membership just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Some people call legendary, some people call it membership. So you can see all this inventory space. This is all because I have legendary. So I have a lot of space, and since I have legendary, I also have a lot of cash. I can have unlimited, I can have billions, I can have millions of dollars, whatever. Okay. And also legendary, you can they give you 150 replay badges as you start, and yeah, that's basically what it comes with. There's so many things that are beneficial. Like you get cool powers, you get all the powers in the game. The only powers that you can get without legendary include mental, ice, sorcery, nature, fire. I think that's about it. But yeah, there's basically, I'll list it right there on the screen. These are all the powers that you can get without it. But when you get legendary, you could get stronger, better, and more fun to play with powers, and such as Green Lantern powers, which I know a lot of people like. That's pretty cool. You get earth powers, you get electricity powers, you get quantum, you get celestial, you get all kinds of things. You also can get, let me think what else. Atomic, there's all kinds, there's munitions, there's so many other cool powers with legendary. And another cool thing about legendary is you can get movement modes such as skimming. I currently don't have it, but this dude right here does with the red skimming. That is basically what's comes with legendary. That's what skinning is. So yeah, you can get cool movements. It doesn't benefit you the movement mode, but the powers do. The movement is just so you can look cooler and move around in different styles and use different techniques, of course. But yeah, that's basically covers up uh, the movement modes. But there are also weapons that come with legendary, such as shields, and that's pretty much it. But I mean that they are hopefully going to add more weapons in the future. Hopefully they do. But yeah, that's all they basically have for now. And I couldn't join his group invite, sorry, because I'm trying to make the walkthrough. But anyways, yeah, so I think that basically covers it up. And basically, when you get to level 30, you're gonna need membership anyways after a certain CR, which I believe is 60 or 80. But that's still enough time, and by that time, you're gonna love the game so much. If you get to that high enough CR, you're gonna want to play this game. So yeah, that's what I gotta say. And it's really fun, guys. It really is a really fun game. Like, you should enjoy it. In my opinion, believe it or not, I know it might not seem that way just by looking at the game, but when you actually play it, it's better than Warframe, it's better than Battlefront, it's better than Call of Duty, it's better than Smite, it's better than WoW, it's better than LOL. It's just amazing, bro. People become addicted to this game because it's such a good game. Now, if you're not looking forward to becoming addicted to a game, then don't choose this game. But yeah, there's so many benefits of choosing membership. And let me get this right here. If you ever see these things, these are called farming. This is called farming when you look for these things. These come with exobytes and exobits. Well, they come with exobits, but when you have a certain amount of exobits, you collect exobytes. And so that's what you're going to look for. And like I said, always go for the extra missions because extra missions is what you're going to want to go for. This is the first walkthrough. Like I said, I am going to be trying to do 30 minutes every day. But of course, since this is my first one, I may do a little more. I may do a little, well, not a little less. That's way too low. Because I have to cover up the basics, of the game. But yeah. I may, instead of doing 30, I may do an hour. I may do 45 minutes. Let me know in the comments below what you guys would prefer for me to do, because I don't know how long you would like to play yourself. Because if I do 30 minutes, I know you guys would only play 30 minutes. But say if you guys want to play longer, that's why I'm doing that. I'm not too sure what you guys would like me to do. I guess I'm just gonna... I'll think about it, but this first video is obviously going to be longer because I'm going to cover up the basics. But comment below on what you guys think I should do. How long should my videos be lasting for? But first, I will obviously do Green Lantern, of course. And look at this cool style I have. And like I was telling you, if you guys do get low on health, you can always use soda coolers. And you might be noticing, what are all those blank spots down there? They're basically empty spots that you can then use later. And look, here goes an investigation that we can all collect these, like I said again, for not only do they help you level up faster, they also give you cool styles, and they also help you become stronger over time. They'll genuinely help you become stronger. So let's go to our next mission. We're already in level 6. We're moving so quick. Again, the last level in the game is level 30. Well, you're saying if we're already in level 6 and the last level in the game is level 30, then how fun can this game really be? Wouldn't it be just like another Destiny with little content? No, you're wrong, in fact. This game has lots of content. After a certain amount, of course, like when you get to 150, any game gets boring. Like if you get to too many levels, that's any game, no matter how fun it is. Of course, it's gonna get boring because you're doing the same thing or playing the same game over and over again. But in this case, this game, you can get up to the highest. After you get to level 30, you do unlock this thing called CR, and which you can then use to basically identify your level. So when you get to level 30, it is the last level, but it isn't at the same time, and I'll explain that to you right now. So technically, level 30 is the last level, but when you get to level 30, people don't go by levels anymore because that's too low for them. So after you get to level 30, you develop this thing called CR. And by the time you get to level 30, you should have a CR of about 25 to 32. something like that. And I'll be showing you guys, talking to you guys more about that when we get to level 30. That's not important right now. But basically, you can go up to like 200. Currently, as I'm making this video, you can go up to 205 CR, I believe it is. And that's pretty high, to be honest. So you do have a lot of content, trust me. And as you do get to higher levels, it does become harder to get your CR. So if you're a new player, it will obviously take you about a bit. I don't want to say how long, but it'll take you a bit to get that far. But yeah, and you could, and the cool thing about this game is you can not only play PvE against like fake players, like AUIs, like bots, like guerrilla lieutenants. You can actually duel and go against real life players, such as let's say there's a YouTuber named Atomic Nuke, which is me, of course. I do lots of gameplay on DC Universe Online, and what you can do, I didn't even know I unlocked that move. What you can do is go against real life players and basically compete to see who has stronger gear, who has more skill points, which skill points identifies how strong you are also. But I'll explain all this stuff in level 30. But basically, you could duel people, have a lot of fun with friends, and just go. Let's say if you're a hero, you could go to nightclubs, which is where villains go to, and heroes go to police stations, also called MPD. But yeah, you as heroes, we can all raid together with a bunch of strong heroes, and we can raid nightclubs and just kick the bouncers behinds, bro. It's really fun, guys. It really, really, really is. Let me see how many extra missions I have. Oh wow, I didn't even. Oh, wow. I didn't complete these missions, but I don't want to go back because I know you guys probably don't want to see me do that over and over again because I know that can get boring. But yeah, I just collected a mark of victory just for that one extra mission. All I had to do was hold circle on that thing. And right now, we're at the boss. And I will be showing you guys the boss because I know you guys are hyped for this. This is pretty fun. It really is. I've done it, believe it or not. I know I'm an expert player, but believe it or not, I have gotten from level 1 to level 30 more than 20 or 25 plus times. I know it does seem like a lot. It is, but it's not. After a bit, this game does become a bit easier, so you can get to level 30 in 1 or 2 days, but I will not do that for the simple fact I am making walkthroughs, and I know that not everybody that's new to the game wants to play this game for hours and hours grinding to level 30. You are just simply playing the game for a couple of, like maybe 1 or 2 hours at most to see if you like it, and go back to your regular game such as COD. And if you like it, you'll make it one of your mains or whatever. So that's all this is for, so you guys to see whether or not you guys like the game. And I want to show you guys actual gameplay, because before I play a game, I don't watch the trailers because of course they're biased, and I like watching actual players play the game. So yeah, this is basically the gameplay right here. As you guys can see, my health and my power did go down quite a bit. Let me go against these guys. Hopefully it doesn't go down any lower than it already did. But yeah, so basically, like I said, soda coolers are here just so like I can increase my health and power. When my health and power gets really low, I'll show you guys an example of what it does. But yeah, let's go for these enemies right here. And you can actually, like, of course, you can customize your character to your own liking and make him look like mine. Whatever the case may be you want to. I chose Green Lantern just because I have this free aura. And I was like, why not? This would be really cool. So I was like, whatever. And you can also play with friends. You guys can talk with each other in the mic. And as you guys can see in the bottom left corner, there's this thing called chat. And I can basically talk in say, shout, group, and different channels. I could talk in all kinds of things. I could talk versus, league, whatever. But let me show you an example for shout chat. If you need help, you simply go to shout chat and you say, I need help. And basically, not all the time because some people are busy doing other things. But if they do have free time, a lot of people will genuinely love to help you. Depending on your server, some people say that EU server, people are more likely to help you. But that may just be a rumor. But yeah, definitely do that if you need help. Or you could group up with people that are doing the same mission as you, and you guys can all help each other. So yeah, that's basically something all people should know. But you may be wondering, how do I even click on group chat? Well, On PS4, you do click the big black button, which is called the dashboard button, which I know everybody knows about. If you're on PS3, you do click select. I believe it is. I haven't played in a while, but yeah, I believe it's select. And you click that, and you press X. And to change the channel, you press square to change it to whatever channel you would like. And you press triangle to resize your chat size, so you can make it bigger, or you can choose to make it smaller, whatever you like. But yeah, you can figure that out. And so yeah, that's basically all you need to know about the chat. And so you could change voice channels. Like, say if you want to talk to somebody in your league, you press R1 to change the league chat. And if you want to talk to somebody in your group, you press L2 to group chat. Right now I'm talking on Atomic Nuke chat. I recently made that to basically so I can make my YouTube videos. If you guys want to know how to make your chats, let me know in the comments below if you want a tutorial on how to do anything in the game. If you need help, of course I'm here to help you. So if you need anything, I'm here to help you, so I can definitely help you out with that. But yeah, I just wanted to cover up the basic tutorial so you guys can know what to do. Gorilla Marksman. This game is pretty fun. Hold on. Yep. There's no other enemies. Good thing, good thing. As you guys can see in the upper right corner, that's my mini map. And that basically covers whether there's enemies, whether there's good guys, who's around me. And there's so many things I can't wait to tell you guys, but I do have to wait, of course, until level 30 because I don't want to ruin any spoilers for you guys. But in the upper right corner, as you guys can see, I do have like a blue thing. It looks like a mail, and it has like a circle, blue circle around it. That's basically your mail. It's notifying you that you do have mail. But I will not check that, of course, until I finish the boss. And if you do leave bosses in the middle of it, you will have to restart the boss. But yeah. Again, you can choose any power, any weapons, and at any time you could change your power or weapon. But the bad thing about it, I would say, is that you do have to pay a fee of $10. Unless, of course, you get membership, then they were giving out for it for free. Or, of course, when a new power comes out, you might get blessed, and they might give it for free. So as you can see, this is taking me a little longer because this is a boss. I am going against Gorilla Grodd. And whenever people do block, hold triangle. Do not press it. Hold triangle, and it basically takes away more health from them than usual. And whenever you see somebody holding triangle, you'll get used to it. You press square on them by lunging on them, and you'll basically take away more health. So as you see, he held triangle, and he blocked really quick, so he got me right there. But hopefully he's able to hold triangle. Square, come on. Oh, he went up in that bubble, so we have to go against his little enemies. I don't think, nope, back then we were able to go against them, not anymore, I guess. So let's just go against them. And look, Flash is right there. It's pretty cool how we can play with the Flash. And basically, before you choose anything, basically how you do it is you press up on the D-pad and choose loot. Before you choose anything, I would recommend, let's say if you want to become a controller or DPS. For controller, you would choose visualization, and for healer, you would choose restoration. So if you're a healer, always focus on restoration. If you're a troll, always focus on visualization. And for tank, you always want to focus on defense and dominance. And for DPS, you could either choose might or precision, but I specifically would focus on might, and that does give me a hell of a lot of might, so I will be choosing that one. Wow, this one's already old. I should have wore it earlier. But whatever, it's not a big ordeal. Don't forget to check in your inventory, because it can get filled up fairly quickly if you don't check it. So don't forget to put on your armor, or else you'll be really weak. Every time you get a new piece of armor, check in your inventory every once in a while just to make sure you don't have armor. So I just completed a feat that will eventually make me stronger the more feats I complete, and I'll explain to you that right now. So basically, you go to your deeds, and I just leveled up. You go to your deeds, you go to your feats, and I have 0 out of 100 skill points because I just completed a skill point. So basically, you get to 0 to 100 skill point, so you complete feats. Let me give you an example. Legends PvP, for example, you complete 50 Legends PvP events as any Legend character. 1 star means 25 points, and something like 2 stars will mean 50 points. And very rarely, you'll see 3 stars. And basically, what 3 stars is, it will give you 75 points. And so, once you complete 100 points, you basically move on to your next skill point. And what you could then use for either flight, flight, or whatever your movement type you chose, it makes you go extremely faster. So say if you choose super speed, it makes your super speed even faster than it was already. And I'm only in level 8, but once I reach level 9, I will be able to fly really fast. But for now, I can only use it on weapons. So I'm gonna choose this one. But when I do get to level 30, I will focus on telling you guys about stat points and how those work out, because that's just a new feature to the game. But iconic powers is basically just so you can look more like your favorite superhero or your favorite supervillain, but they do, the bad side effect is they do a decrease in damage. But the good thing, say if you want to do a skit on DC Universe Online, it will make you look like your favorite hero or villain. So that is one good and bad side to this game when it comes to iconic powers. Let's go turn in this mission. We will be talking to the Flash. I want to turn up the music a bit, because I know I didn't have too much music. Audio. I know you guys may want to hear that if you are new to the video game DC Universe Online, but I just personally didn't care for it too much, just because of the fact that I didn't want it to be too loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a bit, because it can be quite a bit loud. That's about good enough in my opinion. Let's go for martial arts. I'm gonna go for these ones. It's just a matter of personal preference again. But yeah, let's go. And as you guys can see, there's a green and purple light shining up to the sky. And basically what they are, and I'm going to explain this to you right now at a low level. Basically what this race right here is it'll basically, you're wondering why is there a race in a superhero game or supervillain game. Basically you hold circle on it and it gives you a free emblem if you complete it, and there's certain times, if you do get platinum, which is the best of course, you will get feats and your feat style tile like I showed you earlier. And there's 2 races in front of every single police station in this game, and if you do complete a certain amount of races, you will become eventually stronger because of the fact that you got so many skill points. But yeah, there is also a feat if you visit every single one of the police stations, which will complete at around level 25 is when you get that feat, because you will by then went to all the police stations. So let's speak to the Flash right now, and we're about to level up right now to level 9, and this is where we can then have another skill point. But be cautious before you use your other skill point. Watch this video right here on what I choose and decide what I do with it. And I recommend everybody do it. But yeah, as you guys level up, it will take you to on duty tab. These are 1-player events, and basically as you get to level 30, you will unlock them. In duos, you have to get level 30. For more alerts, it's basically your level. And for this, it's level 30, level 10, and you could do that now. But I wouldn't recommend getting into PvP until you're at least level 30, because it's not that important right now. And you won't be doing that good because you don't have that much gear as higher levels. So we could queue up for Area 51, and basically what this is just to get you more gear, and it will make you increase in strength. Although it is pretty hard in my opinion at a low level. So as you guys can see, we got already, how many marks of victory? We have 2 marks of victory. That's not a lot, but it will add up over time. I promise you, by the end, when we get to level 30, we will have a lot. And always collect side missions, because those will give you lots of mark of victories. So let's do pest control because that's our main mission. Where it says main mission, that's the mission you need to focus on the most. Even though you might have forgot side missions or these missions, which is basically your instances. So focus on pest missions. And for your traits, I do want to highlight, go for flight for your next one, which is level 10. You could use this one. The supersonic for flight is really good because then you can fly fast. As you guys can see, I am flying very, very, very slow. Let me show you guys. You can also switch your roles once you get to level 10. And you might be wondering why these roles have important significance. Well, there's many factors on why these roles have important significance. The four roles in this game are DPS, controlling, healer, and tank. And basically the difference to them, I'm going to explain to you. Basically what DPS does, it does the most damage out of any and all the other roles. But controlling, you can get unlimited power. Not unlimited power, but you will get way more power if you know how to use it correctly. Meaning you can use your powers a lot more than any and all the other roles. And I'm going the wrong direction. But the good thing about, okay, we got this collection over here. But the good thing about healing role is that you can use that for healing yourself, basically. So let's say if I'm about to die, I use a healing power and all my health is back. And for tanking, basically what it does is it can sometimes, well, most of the time you can heal, but it doesn't heal as much as a healer. And another good thing about tanking is that you can take a lot more hits and damage than anything else. So people have personal preference on which one they prefer most. You guys might be wondering, why don't you choose a healer? You can have unlimited health. Well, the bad thing about healing is you do have to use your powers. So let me show you an example. If I use all my powers, that blue thing on the upper left corner is my stamina bar. So let's say if I run out of power, how am I going to heal myself? What if I'm about to die? So that's the downside about healing. You don't have unlimited power. But as a control, you will have enough power. And for tanking, you can't heal yourself sometimes. If you're lucky, if you choose like a power such as fire or earth or ice, basically all of them heal each other. Some heal more than others, and atomic, which is a DLC power. Well, my area 51 is already queued up, but I'm not gonna do that today. I decided I'm just gonna wait until I get to level 10, and I'll use that for my episode tomorrow. And so I hope you guys enjoy that episode. I want to do a walkthrough because many requests have told me to do a walkthrough. And I got so tired of getting filled up in spam with those messages. I was like, why not? It's what my subscribers want anyways, right? So, yeah, we have 0 out of 4. Hopefully we get this one. As like I said, you can invite people to your group to finish missions quicker. And I can invite this dude if I wanted to. And it lets me know that he's on PC. But I am on PS4. If you're on PC, same thing. I'll let you know if they're on PS4. It won't necessarily say they're on PS4, but it will not show PC. So yeah. And the good thing and bad thing I will tell you guys about this game is the server merging. So they recently had an update, like I believe it was last year or a couple months ago. They did merge PC servers with PlayStation, which I just told you anyways. But they don't have Xbox. Xbox is all alone. Sad person. Sadly, the reason why they're by themselves is because Microsoft wants to have it to themselves so everybody can purchase Xbox in order to play DCUO. So I personally would not choose Xbox because the servers are very low, meaning that there aren't many people there. And people are saying the ping and the internet connection on Xbox is alright, but over here on this server is pretty good. But yeah, I would recommend, if you want to play with YouTubers, I would recommend playing on US server, Back then, you might have wanted to pick EU, of course, because many were on back then. But now you definitely want to pick US. But for, let's just say, what would be a nice idea? For EU, if you want to have more people, definitely choose EU. But it's just a matter of personal preference. If you really do want to play with bigger YouTubers such as me, please pick US because people regret it in the end run. So yeah, I will say that. And then again, collect those collections. I forgot one back there. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, you don't have to. They're not as important as you may think, but they are pretty good. It's like kind of a beneficial thing. You don't have to get it, but if you do, why not, right? So I'm just doing those extra missions. Collect those extra missions with me because that's what you're gonna want to get stronger in game. Basically, each time you kill an enemy, as you guys can see, I did get cash and I did get XP. And the purple thing basically is XP, and the blue stuff. Hold on. Well, that guy just leveled up. Should be fairly easy for you guys. And basically that blue stuff right there is your power. But yeah, guys, I hope this video is helping you guys a lot. But I will be ending it on the next boss just because I don't want to bore you guys to death with too much video information at once in one day. But I do want you guys to kind of get a hang of the game. And the thing I like about hard light powers, the reason why I picked it, while I finish my mission, I could skip to my main, but I will do the extra missions for extra credit. The reason why I picked hard light is because there are many combinations, which makes it such a unique and beautiful power at most, and it is fairly strong. So let me show you an example. For what I have, R2 and square. Basically how you will access your powers, you press L2 and R2 and you press square, triangle, circle, or X. And for your cola, you press you hold R2 and circle. So let me show you guys a combination that I figured out a while back, of course, because I've been playing the game for a long time. So R2 and square, and then you hold it, and it basically brings them to you. So you can see I did it again, and there you go. And another combo with the with this one is you press that and you press triangle. You guys can see my health is getting fairly low, so I would pop a cola and it would increase it back up. Although you do have to wait for your cola to come back up because or else anybody would be able to live forever. But yeah. And you guys might be wondering, what is that yellow bar on the upper left corner? And I'll be explaining all that information up there. So basically, as you guys can see, you guys see on the upper left corner all the way to the top, the side of my name and everything, it does have like a green mic talking. That's basically signifying that my mic is working. And basically my name is up there telling me that my name is Latino Lantern, and it does show my level. It does show my role as a DPS. Now I can choose to switch my role now that I'm in level 10. And so basically what I do is I press the up on the D-pad and I click X to switch role. And I am now a troll. As you guys can see, the symbol changed. But yeah, you guys may be wondering what's that yellow, orangish, reddish bar. Basically that's my supercharge. And as I level up, I will unlock supercharges, which will then take about 50% of that bar, and you can only use it when it's filled up. And some superchargers take 25% of the bar, some 75, some 50, and some 100. So it just depends. But I will switch back to DPS just because of the fact I do want to pick DPS. And Hardlight, in my opinion, isn't too much of a trolling power, so I will be going back to DPS. Although I can regenerate power. But different signals like that underneath your, like the bar, like the foot you guys see, it's just different kinds of signals. If you see things like the Thunderbolt, I'll explain all those kind of things in level 30 because they'll be too complicated to consume at once. But yeah, that dude has atomic powers. Okay. Alright, so we have one more hive purple pollen dispenser, and we have to get 3 more turrets. So we're not doing too bad, at least for having hard light. Hard light isn't the best power, but it definitely is one of the good powers, fun to play with kind of powers that you won't regret having. And another thing I did want to show you guys, now that I'm in level 10, before I die, let me kill all these enemies. I don't need a cola because I'm just straight up savage. So yeah. Oh crap, I need a cola. No, never mind. I didn't even need a cola. I feel stupid for using that. But I was just kind of scared there for a bit. But before I go on to the boss, of course, I do want to show you guys, before I forget, that you guys can get super flight or whatever. Since my movement mode is flight, it's called supersonic, which is super flight. As like I said, iconic powers, basically you can have these things like Superman, laser beams, freezing breath. You can have this like Shazam with the lightning bolt. You can have robot sidekick. You can have a shield which defends you. It's really strong. The Joker clown box. Punching glove like Harley Quinn. A bat ring like Batman. And this is just a defense shield. This is Sonic Cry, and it's basically like it just Sonic Blast. And basically this is super strength, where you could pick up cars out of the middle of nowhere. And this is like for Hawk Girl, Hawkman. And this is for plants like Poison Ivy. And things such as, well, they do have other things like Black Canary and Bane and all kinds of cool things. But let's get into flight. And so basically, you may be wondering how you fly fast. Right now we're flying slow. But how you fly fast, basically, on PS4 and PS3, you press L3 like forward, and that's how you toggle it. But on PC, it's numlock. You basically press numlock, and it will basically toggle you fast movement. And it does make you fast for all movement types, whether it's acrobatic, super speed, super flight, or skimming. And they will, of course, probably add more movement types, so it will involve those ones too. But let's complete these 2 extra things, because I do want to get these extra missions out the way. But yeah, this is pretty easy. Now that you guys are getting the hang of it, you guys might be like, oh, this is pretty easy. But trust me, you are nowhere near the end of the game. This is just the beginning. And even when you get to level 30, you're just at the beginning of the game. Even though it's hard to believe, you still are at the beginning of the game. I don't know what's attacking this. That's just weird. Okay. Well, as long as I get all these guys, I'm good. Alright, so I only have one more, then we can finally go to the boss and wrap this whole thing up. And you guys will enjoy my next tutorial. I know these walkthroughs will give a lot of detailed and full in-depth link information, and the reason being is I do want you guys to have the full experience and know what you're doing. But I do recommend doing the same exact things I'm doing, just so the fact that you guys can level up at the same rate, and that you guys will be able to have somebody like actually playing with you. Before I finish this boss, I do want to explain to you guys how to set up your mic and stuff, just in case you're wondering, how can I set up my mic? Thank you for showing me the chat, but I would like to speak to other people in the group. So this is how you set up your mic. You go to settings, and you go to audio, my bad, voice. And how you go to settings, you press the start button, you press R2 or L2 until you're at options. You press settings, and you'll basically be right here. So you press R1 until you're at voice. And when you're at voice, you enable voice chat. And then once you do that, you're going to make sure where it says enable proximity chat, turn that off. Enable push to talk, turn that off too. Press square to save your settings, and then back up. And also, yeah, that's basically it. And also, you guys may be wondering how I got this free aura. If you have PlayStation Plus, you can download it from the PlayStation Store. Or if you would like to purchase auras or anything in-game content, this is the place where to go. You go press start, you press R2 until you are in your marketplace.
and basically it will pop up with things like this. Uh, Starter pack by Lex Luthor. These are just like featured stuff they want you to purchase. But you could go to specific things such as episodes. And I already have it granted, of course, because I'm legendary. Power sets. These are all the different powers in game that cost money, of course. These are upgrades, which I wouldn't worry about too much, and these are base items which you will unlock later on in the game, which then you can have your own base and make it look like the Batcave or whatever. And these are just like basically you can make yourself look like the Flash, and when it comes to Legends of PvP, or Bombshell Harley Quinn, or people like Black Adam, or people like Bombshell Catwoman. They have regular Catwoman, they have regular Harley Quinn, they have Donna Troy, they have Cheetah. They have all kinds of people. Their style items, basically what these are just auras. They come with different auras. You could preview different kinds of auras. This aura pack comes with different kind. Comes with purple, orange, red, and vapor aura. And you could buy this speedster cow to look more like the Flash and change the color, of course. This is to look more like Batman. There's so many things you could do. But if you guys want a tutorial, that's all you do. And basically, when you do finish with that, you do go on top where it says redeem/claim and accept it. But let's talk to this extra dude, and this will be it for the mission, for the tutorial after I finish this mission. But yeah, I hope that covered enough stuff. And also, when you go to your styles tab, if you want to stay looking like how you created your character, you do want to press lock all, so your character can always look like this even when you quit gear. Because I'm going to show you an example. When I click unlock all and if I put on this gear, it's going to show that my hands changed, and I do not want to look like that. So I'm going to change that none, and that'll make you look more like an expert if you do lock all your styles. So you're going to delete the old one, or you could sell it for money. But yeah, as you guys can see, I still have Mel. I still haven't checked it, but oh well. There are certain feats you could do, such as defeating all the enemies in here. That's not what I'm worried about right now. Right now, I'm going to be focusing on things such as just getting the scientists and completing the mission done with. You guys can defeat all those enemies, or you can skip them. This may be easier with other higher levels that can help you, because this would be pretty difficult on their first try. And I will tell you that much. Defeat hive troops. I have to defeat at least 5. They're forcing you, just so you can get a feel of the game. So let's get 3 more of these hive troops. Alright, so that's 9. Let's get 1 more. I don't want to defeat too many. And there is this feat in here for defeating the spec ops. So let me get these out the way. Once you defeat them, hold circle on them. They're basically like spies. I completed. I arrested 2 out of 3 of them. So let me complete this guy right here, just so we can get that feat, which will then make us stronger, of course. Oh, and I just collected something, which I will then delete because it has no significance to me, at least not right now. So technician Chrysler. I have to defeat 6 hive troops. Okay, so, and there is a pattern for this part. This part can be fairly difficult. It really is. I myself haven't really cared about the pattern. I haven't focused. I don't even know the pattern myself, matter of fact. But what I just do is I simply just press random buttons, because that's just what I do. I just didn't really care to look for a pattern. I was just like, whatever, if I get it correct, I get it correct. But I wouldn't recommend leaving if you don't get it right the first time. If you've been here for like 10 or 20 minutes and you still haven't figured out a pattern, then I suggest leaving and just go asking for help or searching up a tutorial on YouTube on the pattern. But of course, we are not going to get the pattern because we're not at level 30. We only get that at level 30. Right now we're in a low level, but usually there'll be 4 machines right here, and we would have to figure out a pattern in order to continue on with our mission. But let's get these scientists. In order to finish a mission, you do have to get all of those scientists in order to finish the boss. And this is the supercharge I was talking about. So as you guys can see, the upper left corner, now that I'm level 11, It is filled all the way up to 100%. But as I use the supercharge, I'll show you guys in the boss because I do not want to waste it. But if you go to your loadouts by going to your traits, so you go to your loadouts, it will let you guys know that it does cost 5,000 points out of 10,000, meaning that it what do you call it? It will take half of your supercharge bar. But it is fairly used it because it is a pretty good supercharge in my opinion. But of course, everybody has different opinions and of what's a good supercharge or what not. So let's get these out the way so I can continue on with the mission. As you guys can see, these big explosions will occur. So yeah, our objective is to defeat the Hive Queen, but we're not there just yet. Just to make sure, let me make sure I got that investigation, because I don't want to leave without it. Okay, that's the one that I wanted you guys to get. So let's move on. So right here, we just have to defeat some Hive troops. We have to defeat 8 of them. Not too hard, not too bad. I wouldn't recommend going for all of them unless, of course, you want to become stronger and get the feat and some gear. And possibly some other things such as Promethean lockboxes, which you do use at level 30. But I will not be doing that, even though I probably am. I just wanted to get this through so easily, and now I got all of them on me. Why? Do you not know I'm gonna kill you? But yeah, that's my hit counter. There are feats such as getting 25 hits on the hit counter, 50, 100, and I believe 250, unless they don't have that anymore. But you will eventually get that as you get to level 30. Nothing here to see, just for decorations. But yeah, let's go down. We do have more of these that we do have to defeat. It's fairly easy, the game now. You know, for you it may be a little bit complicated, of course, because you are new to the game. Don't worry, it won't only be complicated for you. You're not the first one, and you won't be the last one for sure. But it will become fairly easy over time. And keep in mind that this game is called DC Universe Online, but as gamers, we all know that, such as games like Call of Duty, we don't call it Call of Duty. We don't go to our bro and say, hey bro, you want to play Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Deluxe Edition? We're just like, hey bro, you want to play Black Ops 3 or BO3 or COD, you know? So instead of like that dude's wrote in PvP chat, anyone want to scrim, basically it's just to test your strength and who's stronger. But I would like to say that I personally, and many other people that are experienced in the game, they, instead of calling it DC Universe Online, they will call it DCUO. So if you see any video titles in the DC community called DCUO, you may be wondering what that means. It just means DC Universe Online. So that's basically what it means. And let's get this Spec Ops here. I may or may not edit this video. I don't know. I may just not. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna edit the video because I do have to do some fixing, I believe. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys my supercharge now. We're gonna press R2 and triangle, and I'm gonna show you right now. So as you see, this is how long it lasts, and I am doing quite a lot of damage. I took away almost all her health. There's quite a bit, and now she's trying to go really fast, so I do not catch up to her. And basically, a cool trick is to hold L1 on your target, so no matter where you go, you will lock on, and you'll know because you'll see like a yellow kind of arrow. So if I do lunge, even if I'm facing this way, it will be facing on that, just because of the fact I am focused on it. And to skip cutscenes, hold X. I will not be watching that because I haven't really watched it. If you want to, you can watch it yourself. But let me show you. I hold square and it's going right here because I hold L to target. So let's press up and see what we have for our loot. So I'm gonna go with the first one. Sometimes they show you both the same, so just choose whatever you want. It's the same thing sometimes. I want to choose this one, delete my old one. Only reason why I delete it is because I have legendary. I don't really care too much about money. But yeah, many people, I would suggest what do you call it? I would suggest saving it and selling it at the nightclub or police station. So let's exit the hive. And before we leave, don't forget to collect this investigation. My bad if you've already left. But don't worry, you can just come back in if you come back quick enough inside the boss within the time of leaving. But yeah, guys, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. Until next time, peace out. This is Atomic Nuke. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, smash that like button, and comment below what you guys think. But before I leave, of course, I do want to enter this mission, deliver it to the Flash, and I want to show you guys me showing off flying really fast. And you guys can hear what Superman and Batman says, whatever your mentor is, but you guys are listening to me, of course, because I have the manly, sexy voice. But anyways, let's speak with Flash at Little Bohemia Police Station. And yeah, you can customize your character to your liking, whether you want to choose a female or male. And note that in this game, for all you people that like dating online, just because you see a female, it may not be a female, it may just be a dude playing on a girl account, or a male or a female playing on a male account, because people don't always like to play as their own gender, because you do get that customizing ability. And you guys can, as a free character, create up to 2 characters for free to play with, and as premium you can only create, I believe it's 7 or 8, which is quite a bit, which is a lot actually, because you don't need too many anyways. And as legendary, you can create up to 16 characters, which is a lot. And there you go. Let's press start to access our mission, and I believe we level up. Yep, we level up to level 12, and we do unlock things. Let's go to, I don't want to get any iconics right now. I do want to go to weapons. So as we go to weapons, I'm going to go for this one because that's the only one it allows us to get. As we get to a certain amount of skill points, you can unlock weapon mastery, which will then make us look cooler, and it will also make us more stronger. And it'll make us look more experienced, of course, because we have unlocked a certain amount of skill points. And basically you get these things called mission reward boxes. As you get higher level, they will give you better loot. So right now, I just got this, and I just collected a new style. And I just collected legs for my last mission. Basically what this is, XP plus booster box, which is pretty self-explanatory. Basically, it just helps you level up faster, which I wouldn't use until, of course, you're in a higher level, such as 25. And I'll let you guys know when to use it. But yeah, that's basically it now. And the map, it shows you us, we're in the police station right now. And there are things such as Warp Rally, which we can press X on. Don't press X on it. It'll just near rally to the nearest rally point, and Warp HQ warp you to the Watchtower, or the Hall of Doom. For villains, it's called Hall of Doom. For heroes, it is Watchtower. But yeah, I'm gonna warp rally just to show you guys what it looks like. So it did just warp me right here. Basically, they have a time limit on them, and you can only use them when you're not in combat mode. And also, there's a thing called league management. You can only create or form a league. Some people call it clans. But yeah, basically, you can only form a league if you do have legendary. But I can invite people to my group right now. I can invite somebody like that dude. He declined my invitation. What a nice sport. Will you for the video? Wow. Everybody seems to be in a group. But yeah. There's extra missions like this we don't need to complete, but it'll help us get more XP. And I can also send people dual invites. Hey, that's me. But you guys all know who the better version is. Of course, I look more like Green Lantern. This dude's just a phony. He's a copy, bro. He looks nothing like him, and he has skimming. Green Lantern doesn't even have skimming. Get out of here, bro. Anyways, flogging on my haters. That doesn't even make sense. But anyways, there are things right here, loyalty points, which you get membership. Each month you get membership, you do get 500 loyalty points. So if you get it for a year, it's 500 loyalty points times 12. And you could basically get this stuff, which you could also purchase on Marketplace Cash. But if you don't feel like spending your Marketplace Cash real money, then you can spend loyalty points on it. In your mailbox, Basically, it's just stuff you sent or received to people, and people in game online can all send you things through your mailbox. And I could duel people. I can watch people duel, and yes, these are real people. And as you guys can see, that guy right there, he is in a league. His name is Kyrie West. He is in a league, and the name of the league is called Justice Kids North. That's the name of his league. And basically, you just level up your league with all the rest of your league mates to show off who's better and stuff. And she's obviously a higher level. I can tell by looking at her. So yeah. So she just killed me in one shot. But yeah. That's how it is when you become a stronger level like her. You can one-shot us lower levels. And I already have more mail. I know, everybody loves me, bro. Sorry, my video cut off there, but you're gonna want to press X on it and press square and collect it in your inventory. But yeah, guys, that's basically it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, smash that like button. Until next time, peace out. This is Atomic Nuke.